Hey, hi, welcome guys. Welcome back to our channel, which is Five Run Thakur. And today we are going to start machine learning concept. What is the machine learning? In the earlier session, we had seen Python basic of Python, and we had seen statistical concept, everything we had seen so far, so forth, right? Everyone is trying to learn. Whole universe is moving around this ML. What is ML? Basically, ML is nothing else. ML is nothing else or pure mathematics. If you are a good mathematician from your 5 to 10, then you can happily solve this kind of problem, right? So basically, before going to be start ML, I would like to discuss about something about the AI. Everyone is trying to ask something like all of my colleagues is trying to say, hey, I want to learn AI. I want to learn AI. What is AI? Basically, what is AI? AI is artificial intelligence, no doubt. AI is nothing but it's the end product of your ML. It's the end product of your ML. AI is the combination of, you can say, ML, deep learning, DL, or NLP. These are the three things. Sorry, NLP. Okay, three things which coming under the AI. If you know these three clusters, this you can say this is the three clusters. Okay, so ML is the one cluster, DL is the one cluster, NLP is the one cluster, right? And AI is the combination of all these three clusters, basically. So hope you understood, right? Now ML, what is ML? Now we are going to understand the ML concept. DL means deep learning, NLP we will see later on. Okay, first you have to make your hand dirty in the ML, then only you can jump into the DL and NLP, right? So let's understand the ML first. So ML is nothing but you can say approach to teach your machine. Basically, what you are going to say, see, let's understand in such a way. Let's suppose I know where is my pen, where is my laptops, where is my all those daily accommodation things, right? I know everything, but same thing we have to teach to our machine. So how we are going to teach? So there is a algorithm is came into the picture. Again, if you will ask what is algorithm, it's nothing but it's a set of equations. It's a set of equation which is going to use to teach your machine. Again, ML is divided into the different subcategory. You can say one is supervised ML. I can say one is supervised machine learning as supervised ML, and second is unsupervised ML, and third is reinforcement machine learning, and fourth is, you can say, I must say, auto ML. Okay, so we'll discuss all those things one by one. Don't worry, we will discuss all those things one by one. Basically, what is supervised ML? Supervised ML, when you should use which kind of machine learning algorithm? That is the good question here. So when we should use which kind of ML algorithm, right? So supervised ML, we are going to deal the supervised ML algorithm. We are going to apply the supervised ML when we have the label data. Label data in the sense of when we know, basically, you can say, if there is a YOP and there is education, and this is the salary. So suppose your year of experience is 2 years, and education is 3 BTech, BE, right? And your year of experience is 3 years, and your education is again BE, and your salary here is 30K, and here is salary is 40K, and again your year of experience is 4 years, and again your education is BE, your salary is 50K, right? Again, coming down, your year of experience is 5 years, and now your education is MTech, and again your salary is what? 70K, right? So behalf of year of experience and education, we are going to predict their salary, right? So this kind of data, if you are going to solve the problem kind of thing where you already knows salary, okay, you already knows the label, data's label, then we should go with the supervised ML, right? Again, what is unsupervised then? unsupervised, in case of unsupervised machine learning, we don't have this kind of label, means salary wala label. So we have to create a cluster. Okay, we have to create a cluster on the top of our input, whether this data will fall under which cluster, right? Basically, let me guide you with this way also. So let's suppose here only two things we have, like YOP, year of experience, oh sorry, YOE, year, not year of passing, sorry, my bad, it should be YOE. Okay, and then education. So YOE is here you can say 2 years and education is BE. Here is 3 years, education is BE. Here is 5-year, education is MTech, right? MTech. Now, now we don't have this label, what the salary we have to give. So behalf of this, now what we are going to do here, just try to understand. Behalf of this data point, we are going to create a cluster. One cluster, second cluster, third cluster. And if in future, suppose anyone will come 2.5 years of experience and education is BE, then probably he will fall under this cluster or this cluster, anything. Okay, and behalf of that cluster, we are going to predict their salary. So we don't have the label. That time you should use the unsupervised machine learning. If you have the label data, then you should use supervised learning. Now coming to the reinforcement ML. What is the reinforcement ML? Basically, okay, let's try to understand in a such a way with the cricket match. Okay, so what is going to be happen with the cricket match? See, I seen some matches of Sachin Tendulkar. I really got offended with Master Blaster Sachin Tendulkar. What is that? Just I would like to share some story here. So what the things is going to be happen? See, Sachin is well played. Sachin is an all-rounder player. I no doubt at all, and he can play faster bowler very well. Okay, he can play faster bowler very well, and also he can play spinners also very good. But I seen some of the matches. In some of the matches, Sachin was not able to play good with the spinners. Okay, so what the things is going to be happen? There is a commentator section is there, right? So he was trying to implement whenever Sachin is getting out. So what they were doing, they were highlighting the points where the Sachin out at the last time also. So he was highlighting the same situation, the Sachin got out with the LPW or something, you can understand. So what happened with the Sachin? Sachin is trying to learn with their mistake in the coming matches. So whenever you are going to teach your ML with the wrong prediction, then you should go with the reinforcement ML. Okay, so reinforcement nowadays is very useful. Everyone is trying to use this reinforcement ML algorithm. So with the mistake, we are going to teach our machine. With the mistake, whenever algorithm or model is going to predict something wrong, that time we are going to teach our you can say model automatically. So that time we should use reinforcement ML. Now coming to the auto ML. What is the auto ML? Okay, let's suppose you are a data scientist, you know all those things, you know EDA, you know visualization, you know ML algorithm, everything, but your product manager doesn't know anything. Okay, your state doesn't know anything. What he will do, he having some kind of library. With the library, they are going to predict all those things automatically. It is going to be feed the data, it is going to train the data, it is going to test the data automatically. Okay, everything is going to be happen automatically, and it is going to deploy also automatically. So there we will use the auto ML. Nowadays it's under the learning period. No one is using the ML right now in India. Basically in India, no one is using the auto ML, but yes, we will see auto ML part also in a bit. Everyone is in the learning stage of auto ML. Now coming to the deep learning. What is the deep learning concept? So deep learning is nothing but whatever ML you are going to learn, we are going to implement with the deep learning. Basically deep learning is kind of human mind. Okay, so if I'll show you 1 minute, let me share my screen of Google screen. So if you can see here, okay, so basically if you search for neuron, and go to the image section, okay, so you can see this is my neuron. Okay, so basically what we are going to do, if you can see here, in the neuron section, these are known as the axon, and this is nothing, it's known as the dendrons. This is our axon, axon. If anyone is from the biological background, they can easily correlate. Okay, this is the centron, or you can say this is our axon, this is our dendrons. Okay, nothing else. Now try to understand action. What is going to be, what are the role of all those things? Okay, so axon, basically axon role is to collect the information from the various source. Let's suppose if you are touching some hot material, hot iron, what you are going to feel? You feel hot and you will left that material immediately. So who is going to give the instruction to your body, hey users fellow, leave that, it's a hot things, right? So it's a neuron only. So when suppose you touch your hot iron, and this information went to the centron, and centron is getting the information, he is touching some hot things, and immediately he is responding to your body, lift this iron as soon as possible, right? So this is the role of axon and neuron. What is the dendrons? Dendrons is used to connect one axon to the another axon, or one neuron to the another neuron, you can say. Okay, so dendrons is what? Dendrons is used to connect one neuron to another neuron, or you can say dendron is used to pass the information one neuron to the another neuron. Okay, so this is the role of dendron. Basically deep learning is also work in this way only. Okay, so deep learning, in case of deep learning, it's completely work like a human mind. Okay, so human mind, in case of human mind, how the neurons we have, how the axon we have, like that only it will collect the information, it will process on the information, and it will give the result also. Okay, that also we will see, don't worry. So coming to the deep learning, you understood, right? Now coming to the NLP. So what is the NLP? NLP is nothing, stand for natural language processing. What is the natural language processing? Basically, just try to understand these things. You can say, if you are doing some order on a Zomato or Swiggy, anything. So after getting the order, what you are going to do over there? You are putting your comment also. Suppose if you got the expected result, then you are feel free, you are putting very good material or very good service kind of thing. And if you not satisfied with their service, what you are going to do there? You are immediately putting your bad comment over there. Okay, so how we will get to know? Because nowadays Zomato or Swiggy, everyone is using. Okay, so if you can say million of user is putting their comment on their comment section, no one can read that comment, right? No one can read complete comments here. So what we are going to do, we are going to deal with the NLP, and with the help of the NLP algorithm, we will we will apply some sentiment analysis over there, whether that comment is good or bad. So behalf of good or bad, we can improvise our service also. So this is the use of NLP. Okay, hope you understood with the basic concept of ML. This is the complete introductory part of ML. In the future, we will see in depth of ML, all those algorithms, all those things we will see with the mathematical derivation, right? Thanks for watching. Thanks for watching this. If you like this video, then please do like, share, subscribe our channel so that you will not miss our update. Thank you.